Welcome back to the broadcast. Okay, right now we're taking you on a do-it-yourself adventure, and this product really is going to add a velvety matte finish to your vintage finds. It's called Chalk Paint, and Shane Henry from Crooked Creek Farms, Antiques, and Waxahachie is breaking down all the steps for us. Hey!
Hey, Lisa.
Okay, so you've taken this kind of old, like, kind of a laminate.
Yes, yeah. The great thing about chalk paint, it paints anything, and there's almost no prep work. All you want to do is wipe down your surface if you want to grab a rag.
Okay.
We're actually going to paint this piece of furniture. You're just going to wipe down your surface to make sure it's nice and clean.
Okay.
And then get your brush and start painting. So if you want to...
So you didn't sand this or anything?
I didn't sand this. I literally pulled it out of the barn into the car to bring it into the studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, chalk paint, are we talking about the finish is like a chalky finish, or is it chalk paint that you can, like a chalkboard?
So at Crooked Creek, we actually use, it's Vintage Farmhouse Paints. It's a water-based chalk paint, and it's actually a distressing paint. It does give you a chalky finish, but we're actually going to go back and take that finish off at the end. What it allows you to do is take sandpaper and go back and give you a nice distressed look if that's what you're going for. The paint's really forgiving. It's a water-based paint. It's an easy application. It goes on, and actually for the first coat, you don't even need a heavy coat. Just want to get some paint, good coverage on.
Okay.
And that's probably good just to give us an example of what this will look like. So we're gonna let that sit for a second and talk about some before and afters. If you look over here, nothing says dated furniture like marble on a piece of laminate wood.
Yes.
So to give that dated piece of furniture an uplift, we've used our weather vane color in the Vintage Farmhouse paint.
Which is the color that we're using now up here.
Yeah, the color. We're actually doing the bottom shelf to this guy down here, saving me some work for later.
Okay.
Thanks. This piece is literally, it's 2 coats of paint, a quick sand with the sandpaper, and then a piece of wax, do some wax on top of it, and it's ready to go. It's that easy.
That is so great, and I do love the way that the paints are packaged up too. These are adorable,
yes.
and the colors are so good. So that's Weather Vane.
This is Weather Vane.
This one is Big Poppy.
Big Poppy,
I love that.
yeah. So the creator of the paint.
Green Eggs and Ham.
Yes, she's a designer by nature, and when she creates a new color, the first thing that pops in her mind, that's what she names it. So you do get some great cornbread, garden gate. Screen door is one of our most popular colors. It's the actual true turquoise. So it comes out a pretty gray blue color.
Very pretty.
So this is probably still a little bit tacky. This here, oak, just your regular oak bookshelf. Again.
Oh my gosh, and can we talk about oak for a second, because you can find some really cool things that were straight out of the 80s with that oak.
Yes, and let's talk about it. We're not decorating our house with things straight out of the 80s right now.
No, we're not.
A quick coat. This is just a dry brush of our vintage red with a wax on top of it. And this dresser, I mean, this bookshelf looks like something you'd put in a little boy's room today.
Okay, here's a question. Can I do that to kitchen cabinets?
Yes.
Because we know those ugly oak 80s kitchen cabinets. If you have them in your house,
go.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, yeah.
So it's just as simple as you don't even have to really prep the wood.
That is the beautiful thing, and that's why everybody's jumping on this chalk paint wagon. Is there's no prep work. Wipe it down, make sure it's clean, and slap your first coat of paint on. Go watch a movie, come back, put your second coat, wax it, and you're done.
Okay, you say wax it. Explain what wax is.
All right, so wax, we use just a Minwax, which is just a finishing wax at the store. It is and I don't have a screwdriver and I can't open this with my hands.
It's a paste? Or
basically, it's a paste.
Okay.
It's a little bit thicker, but it's just a paste. Get a rag, and this has a little bit of my wax from that project this morning.
So once this is dry and once we've done 2 coats and then sanded it.
Right, and the sandpaper just takes off that grainy, chalky feeling.
Okay.
The heavier you sand, the more distressed it's gonna look, which is gonna give you more of what you see in this bookshelf, more of the undertones coming through. If you do it really lightly, which is what I did for this piece, it gives you just a nice, soft, matte finish.
Right. So you can do that, or you can go more like the shabby chic distressed.
Exactly. So depending on, and it's up to you, whatever taste is for your furniture. You're just going to take a rag, put it in your wax, wipe it down, and the wax is just giving you a protectant layer. I mean, that's just so, especially in your kitchen, just giving you some protection.
That is so simple. I think you just changed the whole deal for people who want to redo their kitchen cabinet.
There is nothing to be scared of when it comes to this chalk paint. Literally, you're opening the jar and start putting it on. It's really forgiving. You can't mess it up.
And as you said, a water-based paint.
And it's a water-based, so cleanup is a breeze. Yeah. This chair, literally $5 chair that I found. Almost side of the road. And
those are the best finds.
Exactly, and scary. Let me tell you about it. Dry brushed it with one of our good grays. Put a new seat in it with a fashionable fabric. And that's something that well, maybe not my house, but I'd put that in the house, and we'd sell that in the store all day long.
Sure. These are such fantastic ideas. Yeah, I love when everybody in their neighborhoods, they have the trash pickup day, like the one day a month where you can put all your stuff on the curb.
And you can go shop.
Find out
wait,
those
is that just
dates.
me?
I'm telling you, in the good neighborhoods, find out those dates and troll those neighborhoods for treasures.
Yeah.
This is so fun.
Thanks.
I want to go treasure hunting with you one day.
Ooh, we should do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and then bring everything in here.
On the books? Yeah,
I think so.
I think we can do that.
We'll talk to Stuart about that.
Yeah.
Okay, again, you can find ideas and vintage treasures at Shane's shop, and it's called Crooked Creek Farms. It's in Waxahachie. It is worth the trip. You'll find great things there and fantastic ideas too. We're back in the Sub-Zero Wolf Bentwood kitchen with pastry chef Julie from Savor when the broadcast returns. Don't move.